Hello everyone, I hope you are all having a great day. Just wanted to update you guys on the community update 36, a very Moddy Christmas in Baldur's Gate 3, and I also got some extremely exciting news that I want to share with you guys. So, first off, I just want to mention that Larian Studios has gotten nominated at the Game Awards 2025, and if you haven't voted already, go do it right now because they're nominated for the best community support, which they did win last year, and they definitely deserve to win again this year because they released patch 8 with the 12 new subclasses, photo mode, crossplay, and more. There's a lot that they deserve for this, and I think that we should all vote for them. They also had a live stream today, 4 hours of honor mode, and you can check that out on their Twitch channel if you want to see some of the clips from that as well. They're doing a modded run with some of the mods that they'll be sharing here, like the Bunny's Gate 3. There's the Pool Floaties, which released earlier this summer. Egg Magic Clownify, which just got released onto consoles yesterday, actually. Withers Big Natties, as we all know, one of the most popular mods. The Car Wild Shape, hilarious, lets you transform into a car or just play as a car. And the classic Handsome Astarian, all-arounder Owlbear Beanie, which I have in a lot of my different videos. And then also Nick Jima's Such a Tease, a Raphael redressing, and Raph Meow with cat ears. We also got the Dino Scratch mod here, which you will always see in my videos. I think this is one of the coolest mods. It has a little tail physics there too. It's pretty sweet. So yeah, they are including this mod in there. I'm hoping this one comes to console here soon. They also talked about the legally distinct mod made by author Skirby, offering giant, dangerous, glowing swords to swing around. So yeah, hopefully we'll see more mods like that, as well as giving Gale a gun, a wizard with a gun, Baldur's Gate 3, and some grenade launches to turn everyone into a cloud of gore. Now, some pretty actually exciting numbers in modding. There's been 350 million mod downloads with 10,000 total mod uploads. Now, you may have seen my video from over a year ago where I was showing people around how to use the toolkit. Well, I actually do have a mod that will be coming out very soon, and I will be showing you guys a little bit of that in this video. But first, I wanted to show off this very moddy Christmas message from Sven. This is available in the community update if you want to watch for yourself.
Oh, I don't know if you are aware, but we are now at over 10,000 mods and over 350 million downloads. This is insane. From giant bunnies to giants, not gonna do that. It's absolutely amazing. So, you should give yourselves a pat on the back, have a shot of whiskey, and go have a party. Have a great holiday, everybody.
And go vote for the best community support. So I've been working on a class mod with some spells and some weapons now for a while, and I've actually got it put together to a state where it's pretty close to completion. I'll be putting in a bunch more hours tonight, hopefully tomorrow, and get it out, and hopefully, potentially on console at some point. But I'll show off a few different things that I've already made here for it. We got ourselves an iced out cat. And of course, I had to make a dog version of this as well. These will all come with their own unique abilities and attacks. I don't want to spoil too much from this, but I did make 7 different summons that are able to be gotten over 20 different levels. There's also a bunch of different VFX here, and you can kind of imagine what kind of class it's coming towards here with the spells and the class, I guess, animations here. And also, we added a bunch of different unique animations to this mod as well. And here are some of the clips of the VFX that I was working on. These aren't the finished product. This was something that took many hours of trial and error trying to get something to look cool for like an ice beam styled attack. It actually gave me a lot of future ideas, like doing like in a Dragon Ball Z kind of style class. I found this Kamehameha looking beam, but this wasn't even the one that I ended up settling with. There's just so many unused and different assets in the game to mess around with. So I think that's what took me the longest, is trying to make these things look as good as possible. Yeah, this spell alone took me over 3 hours of trying around to get the VFX to look right. So yeah, mods do take a lot of time. Bear with me, but the toolkit does render things in a lower quality here, and there are sometimes some issues that pop up, but I'll show you what these summons end up looking like. So got the unique summoning effects there, and here's the cat that I showed off earlier. Fun fact, you can actually use photo mode while you're in the toolkit here. So that's our little icy cat. So this is replacing the textures on to make it look exactly like that. And also got an ice dog here, so we'll show that all off. It's super cool. I love these, and they all come with their own special abilities. And obviously you have to have some way to be avoiding slipping on ice, which is going to be a core principle of this build. But yeah, that's the dog there. And I also made an owlbear club here. So yeah, there's a lot of other summons. There's only half of them here, but I just want to showcase these because I think they look really cool with the ice textures that I was able to put onto them. But yeah, also comes with some special versions of spells here, and they do come with their own unique VFX too. So pretty fun stuff that looks really interesting. I had a lot of fun messing around with this, trying to make them look like that. And our pets are actually decent in combat. Not like summons are really hard to balance around. That was one of the hardest things that I had to do because I didn't want this to be super overpowered, and I also didn't want the summons to suck because a lot of summons just aren't fantastic. But I think I was able to strike a nice combination of having them be decently strong enough, but not too overpowered to the fact that like the class becomes kind of trivial to play the game with. So yeah. So basically made some cold versions of different popular spells. Some of them had to copy that, like for example, Magic Missile here. I can't change how it looks. We slip on ice, but I also have a spell that creates an aura for our team to be protected from ice. So a lot of cool things here combined together. I think there's a lot of synergies here. Just trying to keep things balanced because obviously cold damage is super overpowered, being able to be doubled in damage, and that's something you can easily do. But for spells like Lightning Bolt, the same thing can apply there, just no ice surfaces. I guess I'll show this off. I finished this one up today. I haven't showed anyone this yet, but yeah, we also got a snowman here. So yeah, pretty cool. This is going to be the capstone ability. It's got its own spell slots and ability to attack. This one's meant to be a little bit stronger than the other summons, but I found that that was fair because, I mean, the cleric gets planar ally as well, so it gets its own powerful ability. This looks funny with the way that the genie there is just moving with the icy texture. Also got the icy beard texture is kind of funny, and put a little bit of armor on him, change the beard appearances around, put new weapons on him, so really different but similar because he does run with the Water Mirrodon Trident. Because this is a really cool trident that the game doesn't use. One of the most fun things I think about modding in Baldur's Gate 3 is that there's so many fun things that you only see for a second in Act 3, and this is a good way to be able to enable that in a little bit earlier of a playthrough if you're going to play with mods. So yeah, I'm really enjoying the process, and we'll have this fully, hopefully done here by the end of tomorrow. I'm just putting the final touches and bug fixing, testing, and all that put together. But yeah, I mostly wanted to make this mod. It's kind of a celebration of hitting 100K. I was hoping to have this out before I hit 100K, but that didn't happen as according to plan because mods do take a lot of time, as you probably can imagine. But I'm happy with the way that it's turning out. A lot of these effects are really fun to mess around with, just making this its own unique thing, as there isn't really any super powerful cold builds. Obviously, like the wizard gets access to all the cold spells, but the cold sorcerer doesn't get access to them, and the bard gets no real fun elemental-based spells. So this was kind of a solve to all of that, putting together some of my favorite things into a single class that can make for a very fun playthrough. And hopefully we can get this out to console before Christmas time. That's kind of the goal. Again, a celebration of 100K. So it's really a passion project. I've been working on this and the spells for this for over a year now, finally getting things put together, and I'm very happy with the progress. I guess I'll show off one last spell here just because, yeah, I'm excited about this, and I can't wait for everyone to get to play around with this, as, yeah, we also got some cool skeletons here. The thing I love about these is just the custom textures. Like, the ice looks awesome on the skeletons here. So, yeah, a lot of other summons alongside this. I didn't show off everything here, but they're fun. You can put these into photo mode if you wanted to and do some silly things with all these different summons. I can't wait to show you guys all the rest of it, and future mods, potentially. I got a lot of ideas after messing around with the toolkit, so yeah, just wanted to give an update on my mods because, again, this is going to be a little bit of a holiday theme, so let me know what you'd like to see next. If you'd like to see actually some modding content on how to make mods, I can't promise that I can explain it the best, but I'm trying to wrap my head around these concepts to be able to explain them a little bit better and help others with making mods in the future. So let me know, I guess, what kind of content you'd like to see. I hope you guys all have a great day, and we'll see you all in the next one.